What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with RK Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and this is where we are at in our country because of woke sports and stupid, idiotic, virtue-signaling pieces of garbage that feel like they need to kneel during the national anthem and will try to force anyone else who wants to stand into their way of thinking. They're trying to shame them into kneeling because if you are proud to be an American, if you are proud to be living in this country, that you want to stand during the anthem, then that is not right, and they will do everything they can to try to force you into their way of thought. Either obey or you will be canceled. That's what we're seeing happening to Carli Lloyd of the U.S. women's soccer team. Now, I don't talk a lot about U.S. women's soccer because, frankly, I don't really care. But I do care when someone is trying to be bullied into kneeling for the anthem, which is just absolute trash. Let's be real. The SJW media, the woke journalists, the enemy of the people who are trying to push this narrative should be ashamed of themselves. That this headline actually needs to exist. U.S. women's national team's Carli Lloyd defends herself for standing during the national anthem. That is an actual thing that has to happen now. Let's hear her thoughts. Now, this is Meredith Cash, who evidently, 2,000 followers. You work for Business Insider, and you're a verified checkmark. I guess it's really low bar for blue check marks these days, but here it is. Here is Carli Lloyd's explanation for standing during the national anthem for yesterday's U.S. women's national team game against Colombia. And here we have a picture of Carli Lloyd and several other players, but Carli Lloyd, the most notable one, who is standing for the anthem, while losers like Megan Rapinoe and many others decide to kneel so they can virtue signal. What did she have to say for herself?
Yeah, we met as a team last night, and, I'm really proud of the group. I think players have really stepped up. They're doing their part. Obviously, I've been kind of away and just in my house tucked away in the woods and recovering my injury. So I've kind of taken myself out of the soccer environment for a little bit. It was a good mental and physical recharge for me, but obviously coming back into this team, I think the beauty of this team is that we stand behind each other no matter what. And players decided to kneel, some players decided to stand, and at the end of the day we have each other's backs, and I think ultimately we're all here to support one another in any way that we can, and that's what's amazing about this team.
So there you go, right? Not divisive in any way, shape, or form, saying, you know what, listen, some people decided to stand, some people decided to kneel, and the great thing about this team is we all support each other no matter what. We've got each other's backs. Well, that is not a good enough answer for these losers, for these SJW pieces of fucking garbage who don't actually care about sports. All they care about is a political narrative. Look at one of the top responses. Didn't even answer the question. Have the other standers made any comments yet? People are now being shamed for standing for the U.S. national anthem. We are in a whole new world, folks. These next couple years after this point, with all these changes that are going to be going on, we're not going to get too heavy into it, but we are in a new world where if you are someone who is proud to be a traditional American, you may be under attack. That's not a joke. That's not hyperbole. That simply is a spot where we may be in this country. And Carli Lloyd is deciding to stand for this country. But as you look through so many of these people, I'll never forget how she threw Pinot under the bus in 2016. When she said in 2016 that she felt that Megan Rapinoe kneeling and her stunts that she was doing was distracting for the team, which it definitely was. Megan Rapinoe has always been an attention-seeking bitch. That's just who she is. That's kind of the bottom line. And it's the same now. Now just she has more people kneeling with her. That's the only thing. Of course, these people are all seeking attention. They're all seeking virtue signal points. Well, now people who are standing are the ones that are coming under attack. Here's again where Meredith Cash tweets this out. Look at some of these responses. Weird way to say some white players care more about their own feelings/beliefs than showing solidarity and support for their black teammates. But okay, Carli, right? That is the top response to this. And when you look at some of the retweets that you can see, how to answer without truly answering. Meaningless nonsense. Does Carli not understand what the word support means? I hate purity tests, do you? But this one is about racism, and kneeling is literally the least you can do. Thank God Becky got the armband back. They're talking about the captains, I believe. I think that's what they're talking about. But this one is about racism. Listen to these people. If you stand for the national anthem, you support racism. That is not what the narrative has turned into. And I feel, listen, I'm going to support Carli Lloyd and stand up for Carli Lloyd too by speaking about this, getting this attention out there, because people that are standing are now under attack. The true patriots are now the ones who are under attack, because if you love America and what America should be, you are wrong. And you should not think that way. And the mainstream media, the woke actors in sports that have all the control, they're going to try to force you to obey, to submit, and bend the knee. Good to see Carli Lloyd is still Carli Lloyding. So everyone out there, look at this one. Here you go. Carli Lloyd, bitch, shut the fuck up, Jesus fucking Christ. That's what this person says. This very nice person, I'm sure. So this is where we're at with Carli Lloyd having to defend herself for standing during the anthem. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.